If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
So, it's the morning of Sunday, May 1st. Katie and I have just gotten over some kind of illness, or we're in the process of getting over it. Yesterday was the real break in the illness, so whatever it is, I haven't found out yet. But I do have a steak here I'm cooking for breakfast this morning, and it's 30 minutes past the temperature at 129. So I am fixing to sear this puppy and get ready for breakfast. So let's see how Cinder Grill did me today. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. It's hard to beat perfection. It's so good. You know what's funny is I haven't had much opportunity to be sick. I say opportunity because I felt like I used to get sick all the time. It seemed like I could get the sniffles so easy. I'd have something else going on with my lungs before long. And here, Monday, after I had already gone to stay where I was going to be for a couple of days out of the house to work, I found out that evening that my son's karate teacher had COVID. And then my son started showing some signs of illness. And then when I got back, within a day, Katie and I were both showing signs of illness. So yesterday we went to get a COVID test. We did the PCR test because they didn't have any rapid tests. Thankfully, my brother-in-law went and got his checked out. He got a rapid test and he's fine. He hadn't had any illness or nothing. So apparently I didn't bring it with me when I went, even though the last time Levi saw his karate teacher before I went was Thursday. So it might just be coincidence that Levi got sick and then we got sick after she got sick, but we don't know if it's COVID yet. And you know what's even worse? I don't know what I would do different if it was. I had COVID once before. It was very similar to this. Runny nose, cough and congestion. Wanting to sleep all the time. I never lost my taste though. Thank God for that, because I had plenty of meat. I didn't eat as much as I normally do, but I still ate my meat. What I did miss, however, was getting my squats done. I really have missed being able to do my squats, but 4-day break, I'm just going to pick up where I left off. It'll be day 18 of the 30 days, and we'll keep going. You know, and as I thought to myself about breaking my 30 days in the middle of broadcasting the 30-day challenge, I thought, you know what, this is unfortunate at first, I thought, but because I didn't want to be sick, and I didn't want to have to break the 30-day routine. But it also goes to something else that I think we ought to address, is that it's very easy for us to get out of a routine, and for some of it's almost impossible to start a routine because we've got so much going on in our lives already, or at least we think we do. I have to be the first one to admit I didn't start working out simply because I knew I needed to work out. The diet is what changed it. But if you do find the energy to work out regular, the real easy thing to do is to miss a day or 2 or 3 when you're being real disciplined about going, and then let that get down on you to stop you from doing the next day. Don't even think about those days you missed. Just think about the last day you did it and you're picking up where you left off. It's not easy. I also don't want to rush myself after an illness and wind up getting ill again because I didn't take it easy. And that brings me to something that's been weighing a little bit on my mind since I started exercising again, is that there's about 1,000 exercises that you can do to strengthen different muscles in your body or to improve your cardiovascular health or something like that. Build muscle, get stronger, whatever it's going to be. I'm down for them. I'm down for those things. I love the way it feels being in better shape. This is a lot of people ask about how things are in the bedroom, and that's a big part of it. When you can feel all of your body the way it's supposed to feel, It's very different. But the thing about it is with exercise is that if you were to watch, like, I watched this one guy on YouTube that has his channel, it's Athlean X, ATHLEAN-X.com. Well, whatever. He has some great videos that tell you how to do things. But for every exercise he tells you how to do, it's like, my God, I gotta have a degree to figure out how to exercise. Well, I ain't got time for that. Just gonna move on and not do it, right? The thing about that is that you wind up getting right back in the same position you were in. So the key is, how do you figure out how to have a regular routine that's going to be comfortable for you, and at the same time where you don't get derailed because of a few sick days or something like that? The best thing I can say is to keep it simple. Unless you're becoming an Olympic athlete or something, or you doing something where that really is the focus, push-ups, pull-ups, unweighted squats, sit-ups, crunches, grabbing a couple of dumbbells, doing some barbells, some reverse hammers to work on your forearms, whatever. I mean, there's a handful of exercises you can do that will keep your body overall toned. You don't have to have every single muscle in perfect condition. As much as I would love that, it's not feasible for people. Not feasible for me. So just like I've been telling you to do on this diet, when you make a mistake and you eat something you shouldn't have eaten, because it happens just like that. That's how fast you can do something you didn't want to do on your diet, especially if you're trying to be 100% carnivore like I have been. And I didn't even realize that there were like things out there. I've heard Sean Baker say 70% of your food is meat, then you're animal-based diet, or you're 100% carnivore. I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. All I know is when I eat other things, it doesn't do my body good. But the bottom line I was trying to get at is, when you get off what you know you're supposed to be eating, don't let that become a spiral out of control. Just get back on the horse immediately afterward. And if you fall off again, get back up and get on. Well, same thing with the exercise. I'm down 4 days right now. It really would have been probably pushing myself when my body needed rest to do any extra exercise, so I rested fully during those well, really 3 days, I guess. This is the 4th day. And I'm trying to rest today. I'm trying not to push myself too much. I still got a stuffy nose. I still got the cough. I still got the congestion. I don't have the fever and the chills anymore, so that feels a lot better. And I'm looking forward to getting back on my exercise tomorrow, if I'm 100%. I just wanted to be able to come share that with you guys because, you know, I know how disheartening it can be when things don't go the way you planned. I am the world's biggest disappointed that my plans didn't come true kind of guy. So I understand how it is that you can get derailed on that. Let that emotional thing stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. But I'm also here to tell you, you can be the one to fix that problem. You can be the one to overcome what's stopping you. And it's usually right up in here in your head. I don't want to lose the gains I've made, so I want to jump back in. But I also don't want to overdo it and make it hard on my body that's trying to heal itself right now. So I'll be back on track soon. How are you doing? You getting out there and getting it done? Have you said, screw it, I'm going to get up and do it? Start eating the right foods? Start doing the right exercises so you can change your life for the better? If not, why not? That's just my thought. Anyway, I'll see you next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?